I wanted to read you out a few coincidences that I found. I want to find a coincidence, obviously, giving that these are true, and these are all like backed up by like established like sources. None of them are just like someone fucking talking shit on the internet. They're all like news articles where multiple people have covered it, you know. I want you to rate it out of 10 on how fucking weird it is. Doctor saves baby, baby saves doctor. What do you think? No, I'm joking. This is an incredible story about a doctor and a paramedic who saved each other's lives 30 years apart. So in 1981...
Well, it's not a baby saving a doctor then.
It's just a good name for an article. In 1981, a paediatrician saved the life...
I really thought it was going to start differently.
In 1981, a paediatrician saved the life of a 3.5-pound premature baby boy by working around the clock and beating the odds to stabilise him. So the baby was nearly going to die, right? He saved him. In 2011, the same paediatrician was pinned inside a burning vehicle after a car collision, but was saved by a paramedic, who turned out to be the premature baby he saved 30 years earlier.
If he hadn't have saved that baby, you know how like the butterfly effect, even if you change one thing, you wouldn't be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
He could have like went to bed like an hour before that night. And
or he could have a completely different life.
Yeah, exactly. So like...
you don't necessarily think that's a weird coincidence?
Not really. I bet you there's loads of instances like that, but they just don't do the links and realise, oh my god, I gave birth to you.
That's true. So what would you rate that coincidence then, out of 10?
Like, I'm not massively blown away, so like 6 out of 10. Because it is quite cool, like, that weird instance happened.
But it's not that amazing.
But it's not that striking.
Yeah. So I thought I was going to give it a 6 as well. I'll rate them as well. 6, right?
Okay.
So a Disney couple... This is another one. Disney couple. By coincidence, a married couple were photographed at the same place at the same time at Disney World 15 years before they met. They didn't even live in the same country when the picture was taken. So basically, they were sorting for... Imagine a couple, right? They were sorting through their old photo album. They see a picture of when the husband was in Disneyland.
That sounds like fate sort of thing. Like to not meet them, but to come near them once.
Yeah.
But twice.
Yeah.
I'd give it like an 8 or 9.
Cause imagine sorting through your old photo album and
what the fuck? Why are you like stalking me?
Yeah, she was like in a pram behind him, and like, oh, that's you. It's like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
How do you notice? How do you recognise someone in a pram?
I don't know. She must have seen it and thought, oh, I recognise. I don't know.
That's me. That's my mum.
Yeah, exactly. There it is. There's the picture.
Oh wait, they're the ones in the pram behind.
Yeah.
And who's the husband? The one.
One of these kids. Yeah.
So there's this weird looking.
Yeah.
Like
fucking mascot guy.
Pedo looking mascot.
Why does he look like a pedo?
Because it's just, I don't know.
He does look a little bit like a pedo.
And the boy's like in the foreground, and then the wife and the pram's like in the okay. I'd give it a 7.5 if they were older.
Yeah.
Like if they were like 25 for some reason at like Disneyland, same place.
How does that make it any better?
I don't know. It's just because like their mums have like taken them there.
Yeah, true.
Like they voluntarily
went to
places
not that amazing that like kids are going to Disneyland.
Yeah,
you know. But it's
like if they were like older and just went Disneyland, because like
it is still pretty cool though. If you're a couple and you see that's still pretty cool. All right, 7.5.
7.5.
Okay, I'll give it a 7. 2 twins named Jim. Right. In 1979, a set of twins was reunited at the age of 39, right? They had been separated at 4 weeks old.
And they're both called Jim by their parents?
Yeah. They'd been separated at 4 weeks old and for 37 years hardly knew of each other's existence. So when they met, there were a few surprises. Both boys had been named Jim by their adoptive parents. Both loved math and carpentry, and both pursued careers in security. Even earlier, they each married women named Linda, divorced,
weird,
and remarried women named Betty. Fucking hell.
Oh, wait, that's like a 9-10.
As for their kids' names,
oh no,
James Allen and James Allen. One Allen with 2 L's, the other Allen with 1 hour. Oh, okay, that's not that good then. No, I'm joking. It was a fascinating. It was a fascinating. It's a fascinating reunion, to say the least. So yeah, two kids who separated at birth, right, end up living the exact same fucking lives.
They don't even look fucking like each other. What the fuck?
They got the same hair. They don't look very. I don't know. They look a bit weird. But
Why does one look like gimpier?
I don't know. There's always a gimpy twin, isn't there? Out of all of them. But yeah, that's really weird. They had wives, both called Linda.
Okay, that is. Like
and they divorced. Both of them divorced their wives called Linda and remarried both
Betty.
called Betty. Come on, that's fucking weird,
like
right?
A 9.
Yeah, I'd give that a 9
it's not
as well.
10 because I feel like
one that absolutely fucking blows you away.
Name, the misspelling.
Yeah, it just takes it away.
Yeah.
Okay, this is probably the most unbelievable coincidence I've ever come across, right? Unbelievable, right? Okay. Laura Buxton. Laura Buxton.
Oh, what?
In 2001, Laura Buxton released a balloon with a note containing her name and address and a message for the person who found the balloon to write her back. After 10 days and travelling 140 miles, the balloon was found by another girl with the same name. The Lauras wrote to each other and decided to meet, where they coincidentally wore matching outfits that included pink sweater. During their meeting, they also discovered that they both had medium-length brown hair, were the same height, and they each had a 3-year-old Labrador Retriever, a pet rabbit, and a tan guinea pig with a matching orange marking that each girl brought with them on the meeting.
What?
Both Lauras remain friends to this day.
Yeah, wait, let's see them.
They don't really look the same, but they have, similar hair, and I don't know, who fucking cares? Look at the amount of animals that they both have. They both have a retriever, they both have a pet rabbit, and they both have a fucking guinea pig with matching orange markings. What I'm sorry, but anyone listening right now who hasn't heard of this is probably thinking this is just too much. This is obviously fake. This isn't like real, right? But I'm telling you that reputable news sources have covered this story, right? It's 100% true.
A lot of that influence comes from the parents. So like,
right?
I'd give that like an 8.
What?
Not a 10.
What? I'm sorry, but this girl left out a balloon.
As for coincidence, so I take the coincidence as like the first like balloon meeting. They're both called like the same name.
Yeah.
But then like if they weren't the same name, they wouldn't have got talking about the animals and stuff that they have.
Yeah, but they had the same animals. They had the same exact animals. They had a retriever, a pet rabbit, and a guinea pig. What the fuck? And apparently
the twin one was more like shocking to me.
Really?
Yeah. Were the animals different names, or were they the exact same names?
I think there was one.
No,
I swear. It doesn't say on this post. But I think they were both wearing blue jeans and stuff on the fucking. As if there's any more.
So reputable news sources think.
No, from what I remember.
What I remember.
This is bad because I don't remember all the information.
This is so professional.
So by that, you're saying that you give it an 8 out of 10. I'd give it a 10. I'd give that a 10 out of 10. I don't think there's anything quite as astonishing as that. I mean, just the amount of details that line up is just unbelievable, And it's not fake. It's a real thing that fucking happened. I think it was in Manchester. It's crazy. Yeah, it says on that thing.
Reputable news sources think it happened in Manchester.
Oh, sorry, it happened in Milton. The second Laura Buxton lived in Milton, Lilburn, Wiltshire, and the other lived on Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty mental. Pretty mental.
Balloon. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It is crazy. Maybe we should release some balloons.